welcome back to my channel. In today's build, we are doing a Basegame Dollhouse. This was inspired by a dollhouse I did for a short a few weeks ago, I think. And it wasn't Basegame, it used a lot of packs, and it was in Brindleton Bay. So today I am working on a dollhouse that is in Newcrest on the Hillside Highlands lot, and I am also doing a voiceover for this video because I have not done one in quite a while. So if you are a new subscriber or a returning one, welcome, and I hope you guys like today's video. I've recently hit 100 subscribers on this channel, so I just wanted to say a quick thank you to everyone who's recently been subscribing. It means a lot to me, and I have a special video planned to celebrate that, which hopefully I will get out this week. Can't make any promises because I just haven't had as much time to edit recently as I'd like, but you know, that's how life goes. So with this build, it is a 30 by 20 lot, so it's a kind of big lot, and the house is a 2-bedroom and 1-bathroom, and I made it for a family of 4. So there's a bedroom for the parents, and then I have the second bedroom as a room like maybe for twins or 2 kids that are around the same age, and you'll see that when we get to the interior of this build. So right now I'm still working on the exterior. I wanted to try to make this build look like a real dollhouse, so I used those Basegame shingles that are kind of like big and scalloped. I felt like that had like the sort of dollhouse sort of vibe. I don't always know what to say with these voiceovers, and it's been so long, so I might end up rambling a lot throughout this, but I hope you don't mind. And so yeah. How are all of you doing? Comment down below on how your day's going or how your weekend is, or are you just, what are you doing right now? Are you just relaxing on YouTube, having a nice snack? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you're getting value out of this video, please consider giving this video a thumbs up because it lets the algorithm know I'm doing a good job and allows the channel to grow more. And with that being said, we are now going to be working on the pond at the front of this house. For some reason, I had a glitch in the game where, I don't know when, but the pond water actually disappeared when I tried to replace this lot in my game. The pond water's gone. I don't know if that's just like maybe a recent update glitch or what, but yeah, it's a bit weird. So if you do end up downloading this, you might have to add water back to this pond. Or if you don't have a glitch, let me know too. Maybe it's just one of those weird things that just goes on with my game. But yeah, so we're done with the landscaping for the most part with this build, and now I'm going to start furnishing it. And so for the front of this house, I wanted to add a little porch area, and there is some seating and the painting easel. I feel like that's an item I always add to the game, is a painting easel, because I don't know, there are skill building things in Basegame, but it kind of feel like that's just the cheapest, easiest thing you can add, and your Sims get the most value out of it because when they start painting, you can easily make money pretty quickly. So yeah, and now we're working on the layout for the house, and you can see I've just put down the landing area for the upper floor, and the rooms in this house are actually quite spacious, so you could always change it up if you want, but I just wanted to keep it to a family of 4 for now, as the previous dollhouse I did was just a 1-bedroom, so maybe the dollhouses will get bigger the more I build them. Yeah, I don't know. I just really like the dollhouse style in general. They're really fun to make. It's also like the trend on Instagram a lot of the time, and also showing up on YouTube Shorts are these dollhouse lofts and dollhouse style like rooms where it's basically they have no full like roof or ceiling, and they're at least one side of the building doesn't have walls on it, so you can kind of peek in. And so yeah, it's an interesting style, and I do enjoy building them, and I find that I build them a lot faster than my other traditional builds. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep making some doll houses. I also think specifically like maybe trying to recreate the actual doll houses that the kids use in the game, because there's one that's like a Victorian style, and I think I do use it in the kids room in this build, and it's really nice. So I think that one, because there's like so much detail to it, it'd be nice to replicate. So I might do that. I might do another base game build and kind of step it up a notch, or I don't know, I might not do base game. I kind of switch in between doing base game only builds and then going pack crazy. I don't have all the packs in the game, but I do just like that freedom where you can just do whatever you want, use whatever you want. But yeah, it's just that balance, because not everybody has packs in the game. Like The Sims in general is quite expensive if you do get all the packs. Whenever I buy packs, it's always like when they go on sale, which if you don't know, packs normally in Origin, they go on sale, so just kind of look out for that if you're trying to find a way of saving on the cost of getting the complete Sims 4. I have never had all the packs in any of the Sims games that I've had, and in case you didn't know, I've been playing The Sims since I was 11 years old. My sister came home from college with the game, and it was just like love at first sight. I have been playing like on and off for a very long time. So yeah, because I'm 32 years old and I'm still playing the game, so that kind of just shows you the love I have for it. And I like life simulation games. They're comforting, and I have a love for interior design and just how houses are put together. So yeah, I wasn't always super into building Sims homes, but with The Sims 4, it's a lot easier to build things, like compared to The Sims 3, where you had to do a lot of like cheat codes to change the floor elevation and all that stuff. Like, it's just a lot simpler to build something really nice easily in The Sims 4. So yeah, ranting aside, we're now working on the kitchen in this home. It's kind of a small kitchen. It's not too big, but it is a dollhouse. It can't be overly big because then you wouldn't be able to peek in. I wanted to sort of kind of break up the space. I used the staircase and the front foyer kind of part with that wall divider to kind of break up the space a bit, but I wanted it to be open floor plan, and so yeah. Right now I did a trick that I saw on Instagram where I didn't know this, but did you know that the postcards, that behind them, they actually have writing on them? I thought that was really cute, and I have been playing for, I think this is my second year of playing The Sims 4, and I never knew that the backs of those postcards had things on them. So yeah, I thought that was really nice, and so I just stuck it on the fridge with one of them flipped. And I also used a trick where you can take the cork board that is like for pen pals, and you can size it down and kind of stick it into the fridge, so it's a lot easier to place postcards because everything kind of just wants to stick to the walls. And I do have to delete the walls a couple times in this build for when I want to place things, or kind of what I did in the kitchen just now where I had to add in a wall so I could add some lights to those floating cabinets. And so yeah, and this build does have a half bathroom in it. I always wonder, like, when you list them on the gallery, do people count half bathrooms, or water closets as they call it in England? Do they count as a bathroom? I don't know. I never count my half bathrooms as a bathroom because it doesn't have a bath in it. It's not a fully functioning room to bathe yourself. I don't know. It's just one of those things. Now we're moving on to the living room space in here. I wanted to make sure that it felt spacious and there was some skill building items in here as well as just a place to relax and lounge by the fire. So there is a fireplace, and I did the trick where you can take the jazz player looking paintings and layer them with mirrors, and it just makes it look like it's more fancy. So yeah, in case you didn't know, that's another way you can just make like custom mirrors in the game. And just adding a little bit of clutter. I am a certified plant addict. I am a plant mom, and so it's always hard for me to not add a bajillion plants into the game. Although, if you follow me on Instagram, I recently did a room challenge over there and that asked for plants, and so I kind of went crazy and made a plant hoarder's apartment, and it's not fully functional, but I love it. And that's totally not me in IRL. But yeah. So I always try not to hide too many plants in this game, but that just never seems to happen. I always sneak them in. I can't resist. Maybe I'll make a challenge someday for myself where I can't add a plant. But that'll just never happen anytime soon because I love plants way too much. I blame my mom solely for that because my mom is also a certified plant addict, and yeah, so I just grew up with a lot of plants, and then I have inherited that trait. It's so funny how you turn out like your parents, like as you get older. You just notice these things, like you pick up certain traits from your parents. You're like, dang it, I'm now doing what mom does, you know. But yeah, back to the build. I added a piano to this room, which I rarely do. Just because it's such a big item, but it is a nice game piece to have. And now I'm furnishing the landing or the upstairs hallway. I just wanted to make it like a nice cozy little seating area, just a place to have a little bit of clutter, just to make your Sims happy, because the more decorations and stuff that they have, the more happy your Sims are with their surroundings. Although sometimes I've had some cranky Sims that just don't like my layout. Like, I think it's the snob trait. They kind of are like that. It's hard to please them. I don't know. I haven't played too much with Sims recently. It's just, I'm mostly just obsessively build now. But yeah, moving on to the bathroom of this build, the actual full bathroom. I think I got inspired by Edwardian kind of terrace houses in England because that's what I live in here. Then normally, like, there's an upstairs family bathroom. Unless you live in a bigger, more modern build, normally in an older era home, there's just the one family bathroom that you share, and it's normally on the upper floor. So yeah, I added 2 sinks in there. Just because American roots, I miss having double bowl sinks in bathrooms. And so yeah, I just snuck that in there. It felt like it was a good use of space. And yeah, there's a bathtub, so this is definitely, it could be toddler friendly, this house. If you didn't want to have 2 child beds, you could swap one out for a toddler bed in the kids' room. And yeah, so now we're working on the parents' room, which is very fancy. Once again, it's that base game, just has a lot of colonial kind of old Americana style to it, and so just a lot of base game is fancy. And added a chandelier above the bed, just because I've seen that in homes before and I kind of like that look. And the parents also have quite a spacious room, and so I think the best thing I could have done was just add a little seating area. And then it was at this point in the game I realized that I lost some of the recording, so I'm just showing you right here what I worked on. I ended up giving the parents a little computer desk area, and then I completely lost the footage for the kids' room. But the gist of it is I have 2 beds in here, and they have some pony toys on a double dresser that they share, and they have a fish bowl, and then I also did a toy box just with some canvases stuck into it, so it looked a little bit different. I customized the kids' bookcase a little bit by adding in some hampers to kind of look like a custom drawer, and I had fun with the bunny decals that we have in the game. So yeah, I'm quite happy with the layout of this build, and we're nearing the end of this video, so I will leave you guys with some screenshots. And so yeah, thank you for making it to the end of this video, and remember to give this video a thumbs up. That helps out the channel more than you could ever know. And thank you for watching. I hope you have a lovely day wherever you are, and I'll see you on the next one.